7-step drop, and he'll get outside the pocket. He's going to use his leg, little audible out. And he will hand it to Jim Brown. He's got so much room, and Dion says, I don't want to be here. I don't want to. First and 10. Brown up the middle.
And oh, man, touchdown.
Jim Brown at the 30, the 20. Can he get on his horse? 10, 5.
What up, Medals? Your boy Shock360 from Medals.com, and here we go with a new video. And today we're gonna go ahead and teach you guys exactly what JMILLZ was running to execute and score right away right here in the Madden Club Series Championship for the Houston Texans club. So we're gonna go ahead and break down exactly what he was running. And by the way, JMILLZ and I go way back. I met him like maybe 3 or 4 years ago on the party chat. We went at it for a couple times. He was actually the best players when head-to-head ranking was a thing. He was one of the best players on PS4. So I know him from a long time ago. He's also from, I believe he's from Houston. So, and I also saw him around in the Dallas tournament earlier this year. So I'm a big fan of him. So his defense is crazy, and I'm a big fan because I've been following him throughout the years. I know he kind of fell off a little bit. He's coming back this year, so congratulations to him. We're gonna go ahead and break down now. Hit us up with 150 likes. We do have subscriber of the day. It's gonna be Chris Winford. Congratulations. Appreciate your feedback, and I'm gonna put you in for the new Madden class. I'm gonna come out with a Madden Classic offense and a Madden Classic defense this coming up week, and I'm gonna break down the best schemes used in the Madden Classic defensive wise and offensive wise, so that you guys can get the in-depth breakdowns of every single best scheme in Madden 20. So let's go ahead and continue here. 150 likes in the video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We do give you exactly what the pros don't want you to know, and break down everything. So again, this is Oakland offensive playbook. The play that he was using the most in this first drive was wing close flex. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what he had as audibles. So right here, he had us audibles. I'm gonna go ahead and put the plays that I'm gonna break down, which is actually the smash, and he had the halfback dive, of course, and then he had the stretch. Those are the 3 plays that were basically what he was using to execute in this first drive. And then the next one, he came out in I believe it was strong tight, and he came out just in the halfback dive. That's basically what he came out in, and the halfback dive was actually gave him the touchdown there at the end. I'm telling you guys, the halfback dive, if you ever need the yardage, guys, the strong close, strong wing, anything that says just halfback dive, not ISOs. I don't like the ISOs, but the halfback dives are the best runs in the game, going behind the center. So strong close, all these halfback dives from strong formations are the best halfback dives in the game. Okay, so make sure you put those in there. If you haven't used them, make sure you use them to attack the middle of the field. Anyways, let's go ahead and break down exactly what he was doing here. He did have some abilities that helped him move the ball. I'm not sure you guys exactly what abilities he had. So we're gonna have smash right here. Opponent again was coming out in a cover 3 for defense. One of the abilities he had was that he had that's why I used the Texans, because he had, of course, a quarterback that had the escape artist. Okay, so with a quarterback escape artist, you could just go ahead and evade any type of sacks. If you're getting blitz, you could just real quick just run back right by holding turbo, and you could get away. And that's basically what he did. He didn't find anybody else, but this is how he set up the play, and I'm pretty sure this is how he sets it up all the time. He max protects everybody. He puts a streak with the tight end, and then puts a drag over here on the left side, and then he just motions this guy to the outside here. He hikes the ball, and I'm pretty sure he's trying to read this corner route here, which is a really nice corner route to throw against the sideline. So that's basically what he was looking for. It's pretty. Sometimes I think it's pretty cool that I understand everything they're trying to do, man. I hang around a lot with these guys. I see them play almost every day. I break down all the film. I play on the competitive side. I played on Players Lounge, on Gamers Alone, and I always see everything that everybody does, man. Everybody runs very similar things, but here we go. So basically, again, max protect. Put a streak right here in the tight end. A drag. That's basically his setup. So he motioned this guy to the outside, and he just in this play he didn't find anybody, so he just used Watson to evade the the blitz, and he managed to get really good yardage there. So again, but what he was intending to do was just go ahead and he max protect right there, put this guy in a streak, put this guy in a drag, and right there he just motioned this guy to the outside, and he'll probably go for the square, or he'll go for a circle, which is a corner route. Definitely the streak is just to move players up. So again, max protect, streak, and a drag. So again, we motion this guy to the left, hike the ball, okay, right there, and we could look for the circle. Just press possession catch. Notice that I get it right there. Just throw it towards the sideline. And again, our next read would be the drag. So right there, we're gonna go ahead and motion this guy out. Nothing's there. We look for the drag coming across the field and just try to get the yards as we can. In his situation, well, again, this is very simple mindset, guys. To win tournaments, you gotta keep it very simple. So again, the thing he did, he came here. He didn't see anything open. Blitz started coming in. He just went around and started running with a quarterback. Next, what he did was he came out in a couple habits that he maybe drove like around right here. He was like around this area. I don't really recall exactly what he was. And then he'll come out in wing close flex, and he'll just come out in a couple of dives. That's what he did. He came out in a couple of dives. He got tackled there. He maybe got like maybe 2 or 3 yards. And then he tried for another halfback dive here, right there, and maybe got maybe another couple of yards. And then he came out and the play flipped, but actually it was he came out in the play regular. Here he audible to or he came out in stretch, okay, and he motioned this guy here. He put this guy flip to this side, and then he motioned this guy to the outside just to make him think he's gonna do something. He hiked the ball this way. Okay, so he was just bluffing when he did that with a tight end, just to throw the opponent off. So he did this, motioned he switched it to this side, motioned this guy to the outside, make him think he's probably gonna run that way, and then he came and attacked right here on this side. And this is kind of like exactly what happened in the game. Then he came out and he was looking for another play, and he came out in the strong tight formation. So he came out here in strong tight formation, and he just came out in a halfback dive. Again, opponent was coming out of the 3. The opponent was spraying the linebackers and spraying the linemen, and then he just came out in the halfback dive, and he found the gap to get open for a touchdown. So basically, that was his whole scheme. Now go ahead and go do a quick overview of everything he was doing. So he came out here, and the reason it was successful because he had everybody spread. The opponent had linebacker spread and the linemen spread. Okay, so that allowed him to just attack the inside and find the gap. And he actually got pretty good blocking to go ahead and hit the gap for a touchdown. So the overview of what his scheme was, it was a wing flex right here, wing flex close out of the Oakland offense. It was a halfback dive, it was a stretch, and it was a strong tight halfback dive. Those are the 3 plays he came out in. Again, very simple. The first play that we broke down was actually the smash. Again, the opponent was using cover 3 right there. Max protect, streak the tight end. He was trying to go to the corner route or the drag. See that? I get it again. It's really glitchy corner route there. I already got it 3 in a row. I never got 3 in a row before. Okay, so again, does this right there. He could throw to this guy. That was part of the scheme. And then the last thing you could do, if those 3 routes are not open, you can go ahead and come here and then try to get a run with escape artist. Okay, that's exactly what he did. Very glitchy. He also had Jim Brown with a stiff arm ability. I believe he had him with a stiff arm ability. I'm not sure yet. I haven't reviewed the video, but I think he had Jim Brown, which was a running back with a stiff arm ability, to help him stiff arm some of the players away to get extra yards. That's why he got a lot of yards there, because he was going against Barry with Jim Brown. With stiff arm ability, it's just crazy. So you have Ezekiel Elliott there. He had that stiff arm ability. You could go ahead and make this very glitchy. Again, halfback dive was the next part of his scheme, just to get a couple of yards. And then he went and did the stretch. He flipped it here. he would trick his opponent by motioning this guy to the outside, and then try to get a nice little run, or find the gap for a nice run. And then of course the last one was a strong tight halfback dive, where opponent was spreading his line, and opponent left them wide open there. The gap down the middle, got good blocking to go ahead and get a touchdown. So with that said, that's pretty much it. He also had a Jim Brown is actually pretty good. I had him towards the end of the club series, and with stiff arm ability, you could just stiff arm people all day, man. So with that said, we'll see you guys later. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know how this tip helped you guys out. This is the Oakland offense. And again, if you guys want to be part of the giveaways, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for the videos.